Yo, yo, yo. CPA Strength here, back with another video, back with my classic series. Can you believe it? We are up to 93, Accounting for Beginners number 93 of the classic series. Hope everything's looking okay. I haven't done one of these in a while. I had to look on 92 to see what my setup was. Can you believe that? Anyways, let's get into this. If you are new here, there's a couple things. Well, thanks for being here. If you're old here, thanks for watching. You know, if you could leave a like if you like the video, or you could just leave it now. Leave a comment, it really helps my channel, and it really fires me up to make more videos. First, let me show you this playlist over here. This is the best playlist in the world. This is the best accounting playlist in the world, really. Full of videos. This has helped thousands of people. So check this out, please. If you want to support the channel, watch the playlist, share this channel. I don't have anything for sale. I'm just trying to give away the knowledge, help you pass a class here, or get a job, or do what you're doing. Really, the framework of everything is. What did I get a comment the other day? It was a beautiful comment. It was simply complex method. My method is simply complex. DC Adler. Now, if you don't know about DC Adler, learn it. If you're in accounting, if you're trying to do anything accounting, it's so basic. So you're gonna want to write this all the time. This. I mean, I do have a nice personality, but this is why people watch me. So, debit, credit, asset, draw, expense, liability, equity, revenue. DC Adler. This is based off a question I got, so thank you so much for giving me the question. Probably the question was from a beginner, I don't know, maybe not. The questions are awesome. I was like, oh, what a good question. Like, it really helps me. I haven't done a video like this, and it was just a good question. I was like, that'll make the best video. It's gonna help a lot of people. So if you have a question about something, leave a comment. I see all the comments, and I can see how this person who asked the question is, you know, is getting it. You don't just, in the accounting, yes, you kind of memorize the DC Adler, but then you have to think about things. So let's go through this. He said, on the video that this comment was on, a person left a comment, and it said, how does this balance? So the journal entry in question was, I believe, we spent money on rent or on an expense. So I just have for this one, for illustrative purposes, spend $500 on a rent expense. So our journal entry for that would be, we debit $500 rent and we credit $500 cash. That's the journal entry we had in the video in question, which the awesome commenter commented on. It was we had a debit expense, and we had a credit asset. So, and then he said, hey, the balance sheet's assets equal liabilities plus equity. I'm like, yep, that's awesome. I mean, this guy knows more than a lot. So, you know, assets equal liabilities plus equity. That's the balance sheet. Debits always equal credits. Assets equal liability plus equity. So he said, hey, if you have a debit expense and you have a credit of an asset, if you have a credit asset, that means the asset's decreasing in value. So this would be up over here. This would be the positive side. So if you have a asset decreasing in value, it would be a credit. We have an asset decreasing in value. So the comment, it was an awesome comment, didn't understand how if you have an asset decreasing in value, then you would have to have a liability or equity also decrease in value? What a great question, because yes, everything balances, and yes, and yeah, it's not making sense, because what over the liability and equity decreases? Well, I do have a video on equity, net income, retained earnings, I think all of those, like around 30 I think, or 29, I'm not sure. It's in the Accounting for Beginners playlist. A part of equity, you know, there's a whole bunch of different parts of assets, different kinds of liabilities, and there's a whole bunch of different kinds of equity. One of the components of equity is net income. And net income is revenue minus expenses. And we had expenses reducing by $500. That's how it comes into equal, because we have on the left side assets, we have less than $500, and on the right side, the liabilities and equity side, we have less than $500. So both sides are going down by 500. The reason how it balances is because net income is a component of equity, and it updates constantly on the balance sheet. So that is how it balances. I thank you so much for watching this video. I love doing these. I worked all day, went to the gym. I was just having the best time doing this video. I know it's going to help some people. That makes me feel great. Yeah, I'm going to try to get, you know, I'm not going to forget. I was talking to a friend today, and it was like I was saying, you know, I need to get more back just in the accounting videos. And it's like, yeah, man, you get to the big show throwing fastballs, and now you're throwing change-ups all over the place. So I'm always evolving, but thanks everyone who's been watching and leaves me positive comment to how these videos help you. I've gained so much from making these videos. Anyways, till tomorrow, I'm out. This is CPA Strength. Deuces.